Greetings from Philadelphia.
And greetings from New York.
Well, this week has not been as action packed as last week.
I agree. Are you? Do you have a cold or something?
For a while I was like, it's just allergies. And then it mutated into a cold.
Oh, because you giving the spirit of Janet Jackson right now.
Not the spirit of Wait, let me turn my mic up. Not the spirit of Janet Jackson now.
Sorry to mention that so
I
early
did
in
not
the
say
episode.
come dance with me. I'm here to deliver. I'm not just going to mumble and run off. But in more Potomac news, we got our taglines this week.
I have my favorite. I think it was a clear favorite too, for me at least.
Okay, let's go through them. So Giselle is when the nest is empty, it's time for naked, grown, and sexy. I don't want to think about you. I don't want to think about your clothes. So I really don't want to think about you without clothes. My
My
God.
my sentiments exactly. Like someone said that Giselle walking around her house like Winnie the Pooh, like just like shirt, no pants, or something like that. It's just I never seen Giselle as like a sex symbol on the show.
Or
You
in
know,
or a sex symbol in life, a sex symbol anywhere.
because there are certain housewives that kind of give like, oh, like I'm trying to think, like maybe like an Erica Jane or Kiki, like just like
Now,
who we call sexy.
Kiki, I could see it. Kiki gives it. Erica, I
I
mean, if you
mean,
pay for it, I still don't think she's going to put in any actual effort to make you believe it.
when you first when we first meet them at least. And then Sonia Morgan, even though I'm just saying, she's having sex. Like when she first came on the show. Because she was giving
Yes.
Samantha T when she first came on the show.
Well, you know she having sex because she smells like a venereal disease.
Oh my God.
You can smell it through the screen. I'm sorry.
I'm trying to think of like the sexy housewives that that we
You know when you get a bottle of antibiotics, that's what Sonia Morgan smells like.
well now. She has like a mothballs and gun oil tea. For those of you in the chat, Google gun oil. You'll know what I'm talking about. I feel like that went over some people's heads. But yes, back to the point. Her tagline sucked. Really.
And she doesn't. Wendy, I put the high in higher education. You're going to beat us over the head with this failed business, aren't you? And now we know it's failed because if it hadn't failed, you wouldn't have tried to steal $450,000.
I remember on my live, someone said that her tagline should be, I set the bar and now I'm behind them.
I saw
Yeah,
something like that.
yeah,
I took the bar and
yeah.
now I'm behind it.
Yeah, it was something like that. But yeah, I put the high, I guess. It was cheesy to me.
Stacy, some people believe the lies, but still I rise.
And she said it in that Stacy voice, and that was given like, okay, top two for me. Like she gave top two.
It's good. It's good. It's very Stacy. K is beauty is my business, but getting you together is my specialty.
That was the best one. Like, hands down. I was just like, it was good.
Tia, you can only clutch her pearls when you have them. And darling, I have loads.
Now, first when I was listening to this, I was like, this needs
What?
to come with subtitles. Because I
Yes.
couldn't, like, her accent was really thick, but when I really like went to like a quiet place, because I'm in New York, I was like, oh, okay. but it still didn't make sense. And then when I'm thinking like clutch pearls, I'm thinking pearl necklace, and then she said loads.
Yeah, I was
like, what is she
there was
trying to
two.
say here?
Exactly. I was like, I don't think you get the double entendre that you're putting out. It doesn't make sense. Where I'm like, wait, what? No, no, you don't put pearls and loads in the same sentence.
Right.
You just don't. It conjures a different image.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had the same reaction. I was like, wait, what?
So yeah, it's a chop.
Yeah, that's a job. Now, and honestly, that was production. That because production gives them taglines basically, and that was production. I don't know what sissy at production thought that would be cute, but that has production written all over it. I was like, oh hell no.
Mm.
And then hell hath no fury like an angel scorned. Nobody said that. That was stupid, Angel. That was stupid. And least, last and least, Ashley's forehead. This cherry blossom is ready for her second bloom.
She's more of a weed, I would say. Like, there's nothing like she's not a beautiful flower.
Ragweed setting allergies off all up and down the eastern seaboard. Get her out.
Right. Just like
Uproot that
off
root and stem.
offsetting everybody's allergies.
Mm.
um yeah, like I would say Stacy and Kay's. A lot of people love Stacy's. I was just like, I think it was just because she said it with such like comedic timing. Some people believe the lies, and still I
I
rise.
rise. She said it so Stacy that it makes it funny.
Yeah, it's so funny how they're going to be gagged again by the reunion that Stacy is still the fan favorite. And you definitely know who the fan favorites are at BravoCon because you pay attention to the applause when they come out. So yeah, I can't wait for that.
Oh, speaking of which, y'all, we are 86% to our goal. We want to thank everybody who has donated. We are almost there. We're very excited because will Wendy be at BravoCon?
You know she not.
I mean, one, the state may not allow travel. She might have on an anklet. An anklet.
Well, the thing is, they're due back in court November 7th.
Oh, that's probably for their arraignment.
Yeah, so we'll see. Like, what day is that? Because I gotta
That's
be.
a week before the event.
It is. So like,
Yeah, that's a dead week. That's a drop week because yeah, it's this. It starts the 14th.
yeah, it's too close. Like, she has to. Oh, and also, I think we didn't get a chance to talk about how she officially is not teaching anymore in her guest position. But then, like, once that the college newspaper came out and said she's not, her team came out and said, well, actually, Wendy, I think, resigned before. Like, I'm just like, what's the difference? You still had to quit. You still don't have a job, and you're still going to jail. Like, what's the difference? Like, oh well, they didn't fire me. I quit. I'm like, okay, but you were going to. You had to. So I
It,
just didn't get that.
that is very good, and also, what now? Like you were losing the job regardless. What are y'all going to do now? Like I'm sure they're going to plead guilty.
Ooh, that just made me think of Miss Juicy. What the hell we gonna do now?
Yes, yes.
Oh man, she's just really like in some shit.
Resigned in lieu of termination. Exactly. With all your court appearances, you weren't going to be able to teach a class.
Right.
You can't teach a class from the defense counter
Well,
with your co-conspirator.
I feel bad. I really do. Like this is the last person who I thought would have like who be facing this many
It's
felonies.
hard for me to feel bad when you tried to steal $450,000. How did you think that was going to end? Like, once you try to steal something over $100, you really are getting into, okay, now there's going to be consequences.
Well,
You steal
and
candy from the grocery store, you probably will get away with it. But $450,000. I'm trying to find the pity. Maybe it's in here. Is it in my Chick-fil-A? It ain't no pity in here. Let me check
right.
my phone for some pity. Is the pity at the front door? It's not there. Okay. Maybe I need to order some. $450,000. I can't pity that.
Well, what were they trying to use it on?
I, it seems designer goods.
I think they need to subpoena their bank records.
Well, here's the thing: they never got the 450, so we'll never see
Oh
what
yeah.
they would have spent it on. But the
Well,
fact that you tried like that level of pure white, I can only describe it as Caucasian, American Caucasian. That level of I'm go. I mean, no effort into the robbery whatsoever. It's not like you hired people and dotted your T's and crossed your I. Jussie put in more effort than you.
that's saying a lot. Um,
That's why I can't find no sympathy.
but I guess since they weren't successful in getting the money and it was just an attempt, maybe they'll get a lighter sentence. Because it was just an attempt. They didn't succeed.
They didn't succeed because the insurance companies cross-referenced. That's like you attempted my murder, but your gun jammed. Nah, put that ass away like you did it.
Yeah. I just don't see any equation where they're not gonna get jail time. Did you see Carlos King and Ebony Williams together?
I respect Ebony Williams,
I do too.
and I like Ebony Williams. But yeah, I saw her on the lisp.
Yeah.
But she said she said they're definitely going to serve jail time and they're going to make an example out of them. But I also feel like the insurance company and the amount of money is all like, do I feel like they're going to get it harder because they're black? Probably from the jury. But insurance companies, they hurt white people all day, every day. So I'm like, an insurance company is a machine that once you mess with it, it no longer cares.
Well, don't they have to put in their plea first? Is that what the
That's what
November
they're going to
7th?
do on the 7th.
So
So
that's the
this is
thing.
great. We'll know what they're pleading before we go to BravoCon. My question is, how is that panel going to go? And
It's
what
gonna be
should
all
we
about it.
Okay,
All
I mean,
about it.
honestly, it's like it's like we've paid too much money to be there. I don't want y'all to talk about shit else. Y'all got how much fucking money? You gonna do what the fuck we ask.
Robin Dixon will be there. Like she's gonna be there too, and I need to find out what she thinks.
Okay, now, Chris,
I
that's
do.
a strong word for Rob Dixon. Thanks.
Because
Thanks.
they
You
were
really
friends
think?
at first. Like Robin and Wendy, they were cool at first.
But I mean, Rob Dixon and thinking, I wouldn't put those two in the same sentence. That's a strong word.
I know we give Robin some trouble, like, but she was the one that was friends with Candace first. Like they were actually close. That's why they had such a dramatic feud throughout the season because they were actually friends. Like I think Robin and Candace were better friends than Candace and Wendy. Um, and then Robin befriended Wendy as well. But then when Wendy changed, that's when Robin called it out. And I think a lot of people want to credit Rob with pointing out how Wendy changed after her first season. Just bringing that up.
That's true. Wendy did. I have to repeat it because that's how I felt before. I was in defense of Wendy because none of the women, they were all so mean to her. I could understand why she wanted to change because it was like, you
Well,
really
let's be
don't like
fair.
me.
Let's be fair. She came on the show hella obnoxious and thought she was better than them because of her degrees. Even Karen had to check her because
And
because she threw her degree weight around. And then
not
when she
near
put her,
one.
and the only person that really had a comeback for that was Karen, because you can back Karen into the wall, but she'll still come swinging.
She'll
But I'm
drink her
just saying,
way out.
let's not give Wendy too much, because she came on the show hella obnoxious.
And now I've been watching some of those clips, and I know they're going to make her eat her words. People like me call you Dr. Felon.
And remember how they all piled on Monique in that one scene, and Wendy jumped in too.
Yes, I was just rewatching that, and I said that when Monique was after, it was after the fight, and Monique was there in that multicolored shirt that looked like it was from the children's place. I used to have a lot of clothes from there. You remember? Oh my God, you remember? And you know exactly what I'm talking about. Anybody that knows the children's place, either if you were like us and shop there or you had kids, you know she had on that shirt was adult children's place. And we need to bring back color blocking. That shit was cute.
I have a picture of that actually. Oh, here it is.
I had the cutest like stuff from the children's place where it would be like a yellow t-shirt with a black pocket and then like red piping. They were so cute. They were so simple, but they were so cute.
This was
Exactly.
kind
It's
of cute.
Wendy to you. It's prisoner 90458 to you.
Let me look for it. There it is.
Yeah, that children's place all day. I love it. But
Monique
yeah,
is so pretty.
you are so, yes, she is. But you're so correct. And I also have been saying something similar, that there's going to be, a round table, a ponderosa, what have you. And Giselle is going to take that. I had to call my daughters and make sure they weren't committing insurance fraud. Now, Giselle, we know the only fraud you've committed is you being on this show. No, you've committed the fraud of having a personality. So don't act like she's the only fraud on the stage. However, what you do isn't illegal, even though your clothing should be.
Mm.
The way that you decorate your house should have you serving 10 hard years.
I did say though in that last episode that I know for a fact that Giselle isn't, spinning over her means by the fashion that she's been wearing. I'm just saying.
I mean, exec Giselle said, I'll have a white refrigerator. Thank you.
Thank you, Willie, for the super chat. Can we get Lauren the lawyer on to discuss Wendy?
I was just in her
Sure.
comments the other day. I was thinking about that.
I would love to hear what Lauren has to say. I mean, I will say she is a divorce attorney. Like, she tries to let people know that. So,
That's
but
true. She
she
does
does
more
know the
family
law,
law. But
though.
yeah.
Let's see.
Some might say she's underspending.
Look, I'm saying, like, if I used to be broke and I will never be broke again, that was Candy's motto. That's why she was like, you saw she was dressing for seasons. Nah, I didn't mean to throw Candy astray, but I'm just being honest.
You know
Right.
what? Here's what
Giselle's,
we'll say. Here's what we can say about Candy. Nobody was dressing like that. That was Housewives pre-glam.
yeah.
That was pre-glam. So I definitely feel like there's housewives pre-glam and post-glam where that wasn't the expectation. And then I would say when Erica Jane came on, that's when everybody was like, okay, you know what? Let's get done up for this. Also, getting your makeup, like the economy was different then. You could get your makeup done for $75 and look good.
There are some people that do their own makeup and do a great job.
And then there's some people that do their own makeup and look like Kay, where people ask you, oh, did you do your own makeup?
Kay looks good. I don't think there's some people that really do look like they do their own makeup.
I saw Kay, the eyeshadow made me question if she had done it herself because she got happy with it.
Did you
And
see Shamia's new look?
Okay, I'm still not over Shamia's old looks, so I'm not going looking for anything new
Let me
when we
see if I can
already have to
find
deal
it.
with. I'm not over her looks from last season. Dressing up every episode was Halloween and you went as Candy.
This is the first picture.
Oh God.
Now, I feel like it's the
Come sing
angle.
about me.
Right.
Come stop in the name of love before you break my heart. Think it over. Think it over. Ladies and gentlemen, Dolores Van Cartier gives you the medley of the hits. That's what I have not seen that much blue eyeshadow since 1965 when we were marching.
Yeah, it looks a little dated, but I
A
feel
little
like
dated. That's a time capsule. That's period makeup.
it's given hello, Shirley. This is Barbara.
Barbara, yes. Hello, Shirley. This is Barbara. And I called you on this day in 1965 to let you know that I will be taking Marcus to the Sadie Hawkins dance. That's a Sadie Hawkins look.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
but this is a confessional look, so we'll be seeing this.
Oh God. What?
Yeah,
That's a confessional look?
yeah.
Is the sin that she's confessing to that blue eyeshadow?
Yeah, that blue eyeshadow it was something. But you know, she's playing in makeup. She's trying to see what works for her.
Is she blind? Because she can't see that's not working? Who's lying to this woman? Who's encouraging this?
Now let me see. We have a hater in the chat who just brought up Beyonce for no reason. But let me just
What?
let me Google Beyonce and blue eyeshadow, I guess, since
I,
you're
I,
hating.
the
You
only
know, it's how
eyeshadow I
we have
remember.
Beyonce has nothing to do with this, yet someone just brought her name up. Like, Lord have mercy.
Look,
You
you
know,
are not
you
me
that
and
bitch.
Janet.
You know you that bitch when you cause so much conversation.
I like Beyonce's eyeshadow when she had that leopard print. I thought that was cute. I don't know why she didn't do a video for or a longer song for that, but I liked it.
Oh, she did it in the Blow video.
And that was here's the thing: the Blow video was from the '70s. She was in a skating rink and giving a throwback tee, so that's appropriate. I'll say this: I have talked about Blue Ivy. I mean, Beyonce and the ridiculous outfits her mother had them girls wearing, but she never had them just running around in blue eyeshadow.
Britney Spears had blue eyeshadow in the "Oops, I Did It Again" video.
It's different on a white woman. It just looks like a bruise.
Not a Bruce.
White women know to stay away from blue eyeshadow because it gives them a black eye.
Jesus Christ.
White women, but here's the thing: white women's blue eyeshadow is the soot look. That's when here's the thing: for black women, it's blue eyeshadow. For white women, it's that sooty eye when it's like they just take a charcoal briquette and try to mash as much of it along their eyelashes as they can. I don't know who told them that Maybelline shit looked good. You look like a raccoon. Why, God? Why?
I do like this one though. She had this in the Haunted video.
That's a slight blue eyeshadow with a decent, the lip balances it out. Because
Oh,
you've got a deep jewel tone lip, it's balanced out.
now the Mind video. This one's kind of like this one right here. I think this is from the Mind video.
That wig.
I know the wig is kind of like, not
Lord.
my favorite.
But we actually have a little more Bravo news.
Do we?
We do. Married to medical. Sweet Tea has been online sparking rumors of divorce from Stuart Little because she said, we're not going to have a child right now. We're focusing on building a good foundation. Now, you just married this man off of Instagram. What more foundation do you need? Like, why would you marry someone without a good foundation? This man is already in his 50s, going on 60s. That sperm is old as hell. And now you want to wait to have a baby with that? For what?
Mm. I haven't heard anything about it. I don't even be keeping up with Sweet Tea or Greg.
She was on a live this week and they asked her, when are you going to have the baby? And she said, we're working on building a solid foundation.
Yeah. I mean, and also, I don't know. I don't think you're supposed to be asking women, oh, so when you gonna have a child? When you gonna have a child? Because you don't know what people going through.
Well, when you've made it a plot line on a reality show, I would normally agree with you, except when you make it a plot line for 2 seasons on a reality show, then I feel like you've opened it up to a public forum. Now, if you wanted to keep that quiet, you probably wouldn't have brought it to reality show for 2 seasons.
Fair. I am going to miss them on the show only so I can imitate Greg. That set me free. All the bullshit. I gotta be free. I'm a man, just a man. If I take my pants down, they ain't coming up. I'm gonna miss that.
Exactly. That man is in his 60s.
Yeah.
She led with her eggs.
Oh my goodness, y'all are.
Oh, he is 58. We are not Dr. Jackie out here saying you're infertile. So that's mean to me. I was watching that clip this morning. Greg I said this to Bookie Bear. Greg don't want no kids for real. He just likes the way those words feel in his mouth. He don't want nobody's damn children.
I think he do want kids. He's been saying that, that's like Quad just refused to give it to him. But I'm glad because she would have been attached to that man for the rest of her life.
He is 58. He doesn't need children. Why do you want kids at 60?
Wait, didn't Rob De Niro have a child at 70?
Rob De Niro has enough money for somebody else to raise that child when he's gone.
It was
like
somebody.
Here's the thing that Rob De Niro was never planning on raising that child, but there's enough money for somebody else too. The young wife that he had it with, she gonna marry somebody else when he's dead, and that kid's about 5.
Right.
So that's a whole different plan.
I'm just saying they have a lot of men that be having their first kids in their late 40s and 50s. Oh, Al Pacino. Thank you. It was Al Pacino. My bad. Wrong old white man.
I can go over Niagara Falls in a barrel. It doesn't mean that I should. We can do a lot of things. Doesn't mean we should.
I wanted to pivot because I wanted your opinion on the whole Tammy Roman of it all. She's had a rough week after that interview with Candy.
Tammy Roman, you're a homophobic bitch, and I hope you rot in hell.
Now, let me just say
You
my
fuck you, fuck you. No, fuck that sick bitch. To try to use my mental instability, you're a fucking mother. The day you gave birth, it stopped being about you.
it was
And if
very
you don't
selfish.
understand that, you don't deserve children. Get it out of my sight. I can't with her. What she did, how she is manipulating and mentally abusing her daughter is disgusting.
Mm.
You
So
married a 12-year-old and you want to whine that your daughter's a lesbian. You married that mentally ill man, girl, boom.
I'll wait till you finish your soliloquy. Get it
No,
out.
I'm good.
Get it out.
I
So
I swear, like you have dragged you spent the first years of your daughter's life embarrassing them on television, being mean and drunk and starting shit with women. You finally clean your act up, and in the few years left that you have, because I was about to say something real slick, but I'm going to hold that back. But in the few good years you left that you have, now you want to be homophobic. I thought you was trying to get into heaven. I really did.
mm,
But the fact that you're going to do this to your daughter, which means you're going to do it to your grandchildren, the fact that you are this old, this weathered, and have been through this much life and still treat your own daughter like that, knowing what a black woman goes through in this world, I have no sympathy for you.
okay. Well, what I thought was I was just very disappointed. I rolled my eyes because I'm just like yet another woman who has, profited or gained, her place, from gay support, and it's
Who
really
else was
shocking.
watching Basketball Wives? Us and women.
She was on RuPaul's Drag Race. Like they put her in drag and everything. But she's one of those people that are like, oh, they can be gay, but not my child. I know a
I-
lot of people like that.
It is just exhausting that your own flesh and blood, this is how you treat. In
Also,
2025, in 2025, if I had a child, I would be happy if they were gay. She's not out getting treated like crap by men.
yes.
Let's look at the crop of black men out there. If I had a black girl, please, Les all the way, Les every day.
And I just thought it was kind of like on her daughter's side too. I'm kind of side eyeing her because I'm like, ma'am, you're almost 30. Like at this point, like unless she's funding her entire life or something like that and holding that over her head,
which
I
she
guess
probably which she probably is. And also, we have seen a toxic Tammy Roman. Tammy is the type of person where you have to give her her way or she's going to make everyone miserable.
you think
Where
that.
it's not even that is exact. We've seen that's who she is for the past 20 years.
Mhm. Yeah, it's just so disheartening because just so many of the gays lifted her up, and Tammy is like on the Mount Rushmore of Black reality women, and it's like Nene, New York, Tammy, and I'm gonna go ahead and say Jocelyn, and I would say three of the four have said something anti-LGBT, and it's crazy that I haven't seen this yet, but y'all can correct me that Tiffany Pollard has always been down for the gays.
Yeah, she's
Like,
always
unless y'all can prove me wrong, but I would say that like the other three, like we've seen Nene talking to T.S. Madison, and then Jocelyn, she throws around the F bomb like it's nothing, and now Tammy, which I'm kind of just surprised by.
it is the dastardliness of how she's doing it for me. Rather than just being honest, it's, oh, well, I have confirmation bias and I have to protect my mental health. It's not like she eating pussy in front of you. You
Right.
just want your daughter to be with someone that's going to care about her and be good to her. And here's the thing, by and large, that ain't men. So just on that alone,
So this
lesbians ain't out here knocking each other between the washer and the damn dryer. Okay.
Tammy Roman had a statement. She said, "Thank you, God, because you know they love to throw God in this. Thank you, God, for another day of life to learn and grow. I won't abandon my lessons. God, continue to judge me as only you can and hold me accountable so that I can be the best version of myself possible. For life is a journey, not a destination. We're all doing the best we can and just taking it one day at a time." They always run to Jesus.
And not
Always.
that best you can bullshit.
Mm.
You are 50 or 60 something. This is not the best you can.
Yeah, I think she's stuck in her ways at this point.
What
Like,
ways? You've never had ways to be stuck in. When you had kids, we all realized gay was okay and we moved on with it. The fact that you want your daughter to date men in 2025, that one I'm scratching my head on. I'm like, really? Man,
I remember her in her
men
first
stock is kind of plummeted.
I remember her in her first season where she was at a charity event, barefoot in a lavender muumuu and a stiff wig, trying to fight Jennifer.
And Tammy, what has a man done for you other than leave you or lay up and you've supported him? What has a man done for you? I'll wait.
Oh, they were getting her together. Like someone even tweeted to her, like, "I'm glad Evelyn stuck with your husband because you are a non-motherfucking factor." I was like, they were getting her together. Like that is not my style to do that. But I was just like, Jesus. I mean, let's not forget she was the original non-motherfucking factor.
And I guess you've returned back to that. It is just, are her and Reggie still together? She's still paying the bills, so he ain't got nowhere to go.
And you know, this just reminded me of Dr. Heavenly too. Like they just always show their slip when it comes to gay people. It's just like,
It's
you know,
always the ones with gay kids.
mm, like, oh, they make us laugh, they do my hair, my makeup, they dress me, but not too much now. It's just like, really? It's just so disappointing.
And this is your daughter.
Mm.
This is your family. Like I can't like I mean, and also it's you have all we've seen that, it's not a phase, that nobody's changing. Like we've been through all of that. You know what it is. Yet now you're just choosing to be a piece of shit human being.
You know, and what's her daughter's name? Jazz? Like sometimes you just accept sometimes your parents' homosexuality and you just, I
You
mean,
mean
I'm sorry,
homophobia.
homophobia. Freudian slip because I heard Tammy sometimes. Tammy back in the day, I heard that she was with a woman anyway. But sometimes you just, I love my parents. Like it's easy to say someone else, like fuck them. But when it's your mom and dad and like they have their views, you're just like, you know what, they're stuck in their ways. That's not affecting me. I'ma do me, like a family member asked me, I'm not gonna say who, they asked me, was this a phase? And then I was 33. So yeah, it's just,
I would say,
sometimes
is your lack of success in life a phase? When are you going to
I
come
can't
out of
treat my
it?
family like that. So yeah,
See,
there is always like a bias.
mine, no, don't start none, won't be none. And
Look,
also, but it's very much you raised me to not respect authority, and you have no authority. So,
and to
but
the
also,
gays,
I'm very supportive, so I expect that support back.
yeah, I was just saying, like to the gays watching, the holidays is coming up, so we got to put our armor on.
Actually, that does remind me. I think I'm gonna have macaroni and cheese this year. I haven't done a traditional Thanksgiving in forever.
Oh,
I always end up going like out for like Chinese. One year we went back to that steakhouse that we went to when we were in San Francisco. Um But yeah, I think I'll do a traditional Thanksgiving this year.
I don't know what I'm doing for Thanksgiving yet. I'll think about it. I don't know.
I'm bi-curious and my mom is homophobic. I be wanting to bring a girlfriend around just to mess with her. I also, the thing is, these parents and their homophobia, you want your kid to be with someone that treats them well.
Hmm.
And it's like, you want another Whitney situation? You want to outlive your kid? That's the fast track to it.
I'm trying to think like what would be like the biggest gag if I brought like either a man with me to Thanksgiving or a white woman. Like it would garner probably the same reaction out of my family.
I um I mean, like, fortunately, I do not have to deal with that from them. They're like, "Are you good? Okay." He
Mm.
seems nice. He ate a lot. They like my mom's like, "He likes my cooking. That's what's really important here. Did you see he put away 6 biscuits?"
But shout out to just loving who you want to love.
Exactly. Finding real authentic love. Relationships are hard and damn enough, but also being single isn't easy either.
Hmm. Oh, so we got to get into at least one of these topics that you said. I'm not gonna
Oh,
put you on blast, but I'm like, let's get to the first one.
I well, the turkey leg. Oh wait. Oh, Saweetie. So Saweetie has been accused kind of by a person that was her ex-manager or maybe still current manager of missing all of these payments. And the internet has deduced that Saweetie is a yacht girl, which is a high-end prostitute. Like if you're yachting, like they say Zac Efron yachts, they say like a lot of these B and C list celebrities that you will see in People magazine on a yacht. It's like, well, who's renting the yacht? Because you know they ain't got $200,000 for a week. And so it's all like you never see who's actually renting the yacht. You just see, the Sawatis and the other, rappers and singers jumping off. But it's always, some rich person that like owns the record company or whatever that has the yacht. That Sawati or sweet, I don't know how to pronounce it. Once Chris said Sawati, I could never get it out of my head.
I mean, I give that to oh my god, what's her name? Shit, Tracy Ellis Ross. She's the
Oh,
one that started that.
oh, she started it. Okay.
Yeah.
Um, but the rumor is the road manager is not the road manager. It's that's the madam, and she and Sweetie supposedly fell in love with the client and told the client not to pay the madam. And I'm like, I'm sorry if I fell in love with somebody and you introduced me, I'm going to pay you. Why would I not pay you for introducing me to somebody that I've now fallen in love with? How much do matchmakers get paid?
Yeah, I mean, wasn't Sweetie like she was connected to sleeping with Offset allegedly? Like, I don't know. Like, there's a lot of people looks like a lot of people just have a lot to say about, her kitty cat and what she do with it.
And I mean, if you've got people willing to pay, by all means, because Heifers is giving it away for free, and honestly, giving it away and getting nothing in return but a headache.
Right.
A headache. You better get paid. You better get something.
Mm.
In
Um,
other news, Laila Ali has finally clapped back at Papooses meal ticket world-class boxer Clarissa Shields. And she has said, my father would not approve of you. Oh my God.
wow.
She said, little girl, you can continue to try to get my attention, but you are worth no more than a pimple on a gnat's ass.
She said that?
Well, I'm paraphrasing.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait, what?
I'm paraphrasing, but it was really close.
So she little girled her. Little
She little
girl.
girled her and said, the fact that you're trying, it was very, I will not get down off of my chariot to throw tomatoes with you.
Exactly. Like Layla Ali has nothing to prove. Nothing. And I think, a lowly street rat like Clarissa Shields, she has a lot to prove. She was really on the come up too, but she had to expose herself for being a bird. Like she had a great
Wait, wait,
movie.
wait, wait. It was Ka.
Right.
She just took it off. Ka.
And like, something like a prehistoric bird, like a pterodactyl.
Pterodactyl.
Right. Like she had a movie on Amazon Prime, and she had like the actress portray her. That could have been something great. And then this whole scandal overshadowed the whole thing. If I was Ryan Destiny, I would be so pissed because you got the Sydney Sweeney girl. She's doing another biopic of a female boxer, and I think she's going to get all the accolades.
Sydney Sweeney has made fetal alcohol syndrome profitable.
You are so mean. I can't call her a dodo. I'm trying to think of like a strong bird because that's what she is. Like she's a
A
bird.
cassowary.
A what?
A cassowary.
Oh,
It's the bird with the raptor claws.
There's the other bird, like the stork bill bird or something.
A shoebill.
The shoebill, yeah.
Yes, that sounds like. Well, here's the thing. Ryan Destiny is a talented actress and singer. She will be able to portray many different interesting people throughout her life. Clarissa Shields is Clarissa Shields for the rest of her life. Now that gives me more Rob Dixon, but I'll take it. That's very Rob Dixon sitting on the curb crying that Juan don't want her no more.
No, but like, a menacing.
Menacing Rob Dixon when she was trying to confront Monique.
Well, maybe Ashley, because I really want her to whip Ashley's ass in her own place of business. Because she really did this to her.
She did.
Robin would have wore her ass out. Oh my God. That's when I really enjoyed Robin. Because she was on the other side of Ashley's mess. Because Stacey won't pop Ashley.
No, but I think Stacey will be able to verbally go to toe with her.
Yeah, I can see that.
Ooh, speaking of Salt Lake this week, Angie Castanevis, please God don't let her have voted for Trump. Please. I want to like her. I want to continue liking her. How do you feel about her spar with Lisa Barlow? I think we finally have somebody that can yell louder and over Lisa Barlow that can get her together.
Well, I think they feed off each other's negative energy because it just didn't stop. Like, they can't have every episode like that, but to have one long episode that was just like one scene, that scene started at the 2-minute mark and ended the episode. Like that is unprecedented at these days. When she said Lisa looked like she got caught in a wind tunnel, that was hilarious. I was like, give her baddie chain. Yeah. Like she definitely held her own.
I feel like
she's just as wrong as Lisa.
I feel like seeing Bronwyn hold her own against Lisa and now Angie hold her own against Lisa. I'm like, all right, I want it because Lisa always wants to start it. I want to see other people that are like, no, I can be just as nasty, just as vile, and go just as back and forth until you run away.
it's whoever tires out. And I don't think like both of them want the last word, like Whitney said, and they just would not shut up. Angie was getting on my nerves though, too, because she was feeding into it. And even when they were trying to diffuse the situation, she brought out that big ass Tupperware and she looked so proud of herself. Like just dropped it at the table. I'm like, you were feeding
That
into this.
that's how you have to go after Elisa Barlow, though. You have to beat her until not until she goes away, until she can no longer attack. You have to neutralize the threat until it's like, I don't want to go after you because you're never gonna fucking stop.
Well, it was an enjoyable episode. I think everybody showed up to work. I love the strays that Brittany kept
Even
getting.
Mary.
Mary and her, like, just everything. Even Meredith jumped in at some point, yelling.
Meredith, now honestly, Meredith and Brooks Marks.
Well,
You
please
are
do
the
not say
yogurt.
Brooks.
Meredith and Brooks. No, these people are necessary. They're what I call the yogurt of the world. And we are the seasoning. You got to have yogurt and you got to have seasoning.
Well, somebody brought up the US Weekly cover, and I thought it was great. Like, they have it right. Like, they are the franchise on Bravo. I thought it was really cute that they did the Desperate Housewives throwback. I thought it was great. They had the
I thought
OGs on the cover. So good.
it was. And then Brittany showed up at their offices in a bikini because she felt left out.
The
And I was
desperation.
like, that is a friend of that we need. We haven't seen that type of desperation since Marlo slash that face Hamptons.
Yes. Because Marlo paid her own way on the Africa trip, didn't she?
You paid her way.
Paid her own way.
Also, I saw somebody on TikTok have the nerve to say the girls in Atlanta hustle. I don't know what's going on in Potomac. And I'm like, well, Nene and Sheree were arrested for check fraud before they came on the show. Marlo basically killed a woman and went to prison for it. Phaedra Parks has had a literal book written about her criminal exploits, and this woman will still stand on a stack of Bibles and say she is a criminal and a fraud. And it's very odd that her husband went to jail 2 times for everything in the book that she said. But you want to talk, and then we're not even going to talk about Lady of the Night Zolciak.
Wait, I think the only franchise who hasn't had like jail scandal is Miami, I want to say.
They all dated cocaine dealers that are in prison.
Well, they themselves didn't go to prison or had jail time. Like, we have New York where Luann and Tinsley went to jail. There's mugshots for them. We have Jersey. I mean, you don't have to say anything. Beverly Hills, you don't have to say anything. Potomac, again, like second cast member. Atlanta. So yeah, I think Miami is the only one, unless I'm missing one. Uh no, I mean we don't count Dallas.
We don't count Dallas. Like we don't count Dubai.
Right, exactly.
Like we
Did,
don't count DC.
did anyone from Married to Medicine go to jail?
No. They're
Well,
trapped in a prison of their own style.
I would say the only the only person I can see going to jail is Contessa for like aggravated assault against Heavenly.
Okay. I'd put $10 on her books
Or Heavenly, she's getting into political space.
for
Like
fraud.
we can probably see some fraud
Fraud.
there, some white
I
collar crime. Her and her
definitely.
accomplice quad. So yeah.
I still want to know where Quad got that. Well, I think I know where Quad. Ooh, I do know. Oh God, I know how Quad affords that house.
Save it for
Oh
the
my God.
Patreon.
No, I can only tell you. I can never tell anybody. I was sworn to secrecy.
Wow. Okay. Well, we do have a Pop Rose extra episode coming up since it's almost like the end of the month.
And before we get to the end of the episode, we've got our last headline topic. Turkey Leg Hut founder Nakia Holmes. And like the Turkey Leg Hut has been both famous, it's like a place I've always heard about and wanted to try, and infamous because like they're always closing down, they're always in dire financial straits. And it's like everybody always talking about how good it is. But so guess what this heifer did?
What does she do?
She was arrested with and charged with hindering the apprehension and prosecution of a known felon. Holmes' assistant, Jonathan Cezanne, her ex-boyfriend, who was wanted for aggravated kidnapping and assault.
So she was an accomplice over some dick.
Hiding him over some dick. And then we had that other heifer that went from Miami to New York and ended up killing this woman over some dick. But I think she ain't all there.
It's a tale as old as time.
I have never had dick good enough to do anything other than go to the grocery store.
Right. I mean, sometimes it'll make you, make poor decisions, but not that poor of a decision.
I ain't whooping nobody ass. I ain't whooping
I don't think I
nobody
would.
ass.
I don't think I would.
It's like, here's my thing. First off, I realize it's not my penis. I don't own it. I own this one. I don't own that one. So it's cheat in peace. Enjoy yourself with it. Just don't have your hoes coming up to me, which has happened. And I'm like, I'm sorry, you've confused me with somebody who cares because we aren't in a relationship.
I'm laughing at something inappropriate. I totally forgot that Quad and Dr. G both have mug shots.
Oh,
I totally forgot.
oh
I
my
was like, oh
God.
shit. I was like, oh my.
And so does Lisa Nicole Cloud for assaulting her husband, one Darren Noggle.
That's what the married to medicine women are going to jail for, assault.
Darren Noggle.
Yeah, I'm sorry to interrupt. It was just I saw that and I was like, I remember the mug shots.
Yeah, I can't believe we forgot that. We both just glossed over.
Because I think it was almost given Ike and Tina after they came out the limo.
You say that until somebody come and bam on your door. That's my thing. It's like, why would you come and bam on my door?
Right.
Don't come bam on my door. Like, that's my thing. In peace means we're all adults. You let them know.
I have a Patreon story for you. I can't say it on here, but I can say it on the Patreon about someone banging on the door. Oh, I can't wait to tell you. Just for Patreon fans, if y'all follow me, just remind me to tell y'all that story. And assault did not happen, but it should have happened.
Yes, y'all. And also thank y'all for always asking us some good questions.
Yeah.
Especially Mr. Either Or.
Oh,
I can't remember your name, but you will always ask, would you rather your house burn down or your college degree be deleted? Just the worst of the worst.
Yeah. I really wish I had the chance to try turkey leg since I'm always in Houston. The rest of my family lives in Houston.
Yes.
But yeah, I don't know. Like Houston people in the chat, can you tell me some good restaurants? I'm tired of going to the same ones. Like Papa Do's. Like I'm tired of going to Papa Do's and Pluckers.
And Pluckers.
I know Pluckers is they originated in Baton Rouge. It is a wing chain. And they had some of the best,
oh God. Oh, thank God. We have more. Okay, real quick. Contessa got sued by Buffy Purcell for some shit she said like after the show, and their case actually went to trial. Well, Buffy ended up winning because Contessa was trying to prove defamation or something. Buffy ended up winning, and so now Contessa has to pay Buffy's legal fees, but she hasn't. So Buffy is now going to put a lien on her home.
Oh my God, just like that guy who's suing Nicki
Nicki
Minaj.
Minaj.
Yeah, because she has the money. Because I think a lot of people are thinking that, like, oh, she's about to get put out her house. No, like, they're asking to use her like home or valuables as collaterals to pay him. And I think she only owes him like what? It was a
$500,000.
it was 500,000.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
And that's because the husband hit him.
Yes. Oh my God. As soon as that man would have hit me, I would have fell to the ground.
And that's what
called,
he did.
He called 911. Like, it don't even matter. Because her man is like 5'6".
I would have fallen down and bit him in the ankle.
Look.
Right in the ankle.
I'm telling you, like, you got to be strategic these days. These celebrities with tempers, like Chris Brown, like he likes to hit people too.
I would never want to be in a room with Chris Brown. Like, I'm glad he's got an entourage and security because I'm like, oh, Chris Brown, run.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not trying to get hit. I don't want to sue nobody. I don't want to be bothered. I don't play in court.
I'm going to take a picture of these recommendations in Houston right quick. You know I love food.
Yes. 500,000 a slap. But Nicki might be forced to sell her home. And it was so easy for him to find since her husband's on the registry.
Yeah. You know, she did say she wasn't putting out her album anymore. Thanks, Jay-Z. And then now, again, her album is coming out. I know, right?
I wonder, will this affect streaming numbers this next go round? Because here's the thing that happens to, like, and I'm going to say like everybody but probably Beyonce, everybody but a Madonna, everybody but a Cher. Like, they're the only people that I would say like they could come out with an album. It's always going to do well. It's always going to be listened to.
Well, you can add Taylor Swift to that too.
You didn't see them second week numbers? How them second week numbers dropped?
I didn't see the second week numbers.
Oh, we went from 4 million to 254,000. Wow. That album will never be listened to again.
We'll see.
But I would say, you know, you could say even the far right has their art, but I feel like Nicki is about to hit her Katy Perry, where, you know, you put that album out and it's like, no one's going to listen. No one's going to, and it's the natural order of things.
Well,
she's like a 45-year-old rapper.
Just like how I don't put things past the support of MAGA. I don't put anything past the support of Barb's as well. Because
here's the one thing about MAGA, though. Like, here's the difference. I see the similarities. I see. People age out of being Barb's.
You think?
Yeah, I do. I feel like we've been seeing that. And that's why when Cardi said, why aren't your numbers up with Drake and Taylor and the people of your era? Because people have been growing out. Nicki never grew with her art.
Oh, yeah.
Like, Beyonce's grown. Like, that's what's happening with Taylor Swift right now. Why that album got so much backlash is because there was no growth. Nicki hasn't grown. She's still, you know, we've done this show for 7 years. Her image is still the same.
I think that Jay-Z is just sitting and waiting to press the button. Like,
on what?
On Nicki. Like, Nicki has been attacking him for months.
What's the button?
Months. Like, I just feel like, you know, like legal team like suing her for $100 million in defamation. Like, I feel
I
like
think Jay-Z knows he's not worried about a crackhead.
he's not, but I feel like something's going on behind the scenes that, like, oh, let her keep talking. Let her give us enough rope to hang herself. Like, I feel like something's gonna come. I'm gonna be like Caroline Manzo, you heard it here first. Like, I really think like he's gonna hit the button and he's gonna sue her into oblivion to the point where everything's going to be taken from her. She's going to be blackballed. She's already blackballed from going to any event. And any other event Carter's going to whip her ass at. So they can't, she's either going to get sued or going to get her ass whipped. Because I feel like it's going to be on site. There's some people that it's just like on site. They don't care. I don't care if you at your son's birthday party, a funeral, anything. Like, you're going to get these hands for talking about my child. So I feel like either she's going to get supreme litigation or get her ass whipped.
Or both.
Or both.
I don't know. I don't think Jay-Z will do that for optics. I think he's going to let her, because it's a woman, he's like, I'm not going to be 50 Cent. I'm not going to try to kick somebody while clearly they're also going through. I think he's going to let her piss everybody else off. But is she working for their record label?
No. The only connection they had was through Tidal. And she keeps saying like how they stole money from her. But I'm like, okay, why are you telling us this? Take his ass to court then if they owe you money. Take Desiree Perez, who you keep mentioning. Jay-Z is a con man like every other white billionaire. Like, film at 11.
Also, he's told us that from his albums from Jump. So it's no surprise.
Tyler Perry is a con man.
I would say I don't think Jay-Z is Jay-Z actively hurting the Black community. No, lots of other people are.
Yeah, like I just don't understand. Like, I'm not worried about Jay-Z
or his wig.
You think it's a wig? I think we can end it there.
We'll end it there.
Hey.